Good afternoon, it's PR for Stagecoach Road Sewing Machine. Today I've got the prettiest robin's egg blue old vintage free Westinghouse. Now this was manufactured by the Koyo Seiko company in Japan for the Free Sewing Machine Company in Rockford, Illinois, USA. This machine is one of the just amazing Japanese machines that came out of the 40s, 50s, and 60s, as the Japanese copied a lot of successful designs from other manufacturers and incorporated them into their own machines. This machine was really a pleasure to sew, and I was checking it out before I made the video. Let's go through and see how it works. First of all, let's turn on the light right here. Look at that nice big red indicator light there, and you've got light shining down in your sewing area. This machine has a bobbin on this axis, horizontal axis. Bobbin case goes in the front, needle threads front to back. To wind the bobbin, we go here, 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 and up to the bobbin winder. I've already done that because I've got other things I want to show you about this. It's a standard class 15 bobbin case in there. And then get that other thread out of the way. This clips on down in there. Like that. You'll see this machine's in kind of a rough case. Obviously the best thing would be for you to put it in a cabinet, which you can find a lot of sewing machine cabinets at thrift stores. I think I've got a video on our site about how to find and mount a machine in a cabinet. So the box is strictly for convenience sake. We're not saying that it adds a whole lot of value to the machine. But the machine, look at it, it's so beautiful. This really burly lucite knob here. This is a 0 to 5 stitch length with the reverse button in the middle. Up here you've got stitch width for your zigzag and decorative stitches, which we'll get to. 0 being a straight stitch. This is the most intriguing part. You've got straight, zigzag, several wonderful decorative embroidery type stitches, and a blind hem. The way you change this lever is to push down on this one, and then this one moves. And you stop where you want and let that up. Okay, you see that? Just grab there, push down with the thumb, and then the little indicator needle goes where you want it. So right now I want it on a straight stitch. Put it all the way over here, let it go. 0, and let's start with like a medium straight stitch, about 2.5 there. First we've got to bring up the bobbin thread. Turn the hand wheel towards you to bring up the bobbin thread. You notice that this machine is right now stitching in the left needle position. When I'm on the straight stitch, if I turn this width backwards all the way to 6 here, backwards, I mean that, went to the left, all the way to 6, then the needle will be in the center. So you've got a choice of either left or center needle position when in the straight stitch. Let's just put a piece of denim under there. This is a double layer of denim, cut off piece of jeans. Got big seams on it. Let's get this way. Lower the presser foot. Here's the pressure for the presser foot up here. You can push down for more pressure, more squishing power, or you can push the outside ring to release the pressure. Also over here you've got a 2-part feed drop. When you push it down to the red line, see, we push it all the way down, you're in darn, which means no feed at all. Push it part way down, like that, and you've got just a little bit of feed. So means sew. We're going to sew. We've got moderate pressure, we've got foot, we've got stitch on 3, straight stitch 0, hold your threads. Woo! Listen to that. Very nice, tight sounding machine. Feels great to sew on. Let's just double that over, and it easily handles multiple layers of denim. Of course, let's Let's stitch even a few heavier layers. But I don't really think that this machine is, I mean, it will sew heavy fabric, but wait till I show you the cool decorative stuff it can do, okay? Get under there, all the way along, straight down. Okay? Can't put too much fabric under there because, guys, this is a household machine. Okay, but it will sew. You're going to fix hem up your Levi's, you can do that. Now let me show you some really cool stuff about this machine. The threading path is a little complex on the top, down, around, tension spring, over through that hook, through this guide, take up lever, back through this guide, down through this front section here, which opens where your light bulb is. See how that comes down? Through that guide, through that guide, through there. Gives you great thread control though. Thread's not flapping all over the place. Let me show you some of these neat decorative stitches. If you're a crafter or you do maybe festival belts or build hats or things like that, you might be interested in these decorative stitches. So the thing about decorative stitches on this machine is you want your stitch length clear down just about to 0. You want to put your stitch length as wide as it goes, which in this case is clear to 6. And remember what I told you about, pull down this lever and then move this one over, and sometimes it takes a little machinery in there. There we go. Let's try it on 5. Let that one go. Okay, you're in 5. And this, I think, is called an arrowhead stitch. Let's just let it go here. The machine feeds itself really easily. Again, we're on moderate pressure. Now, can you imagine doing this on say, well, my memory card ran out there. I got cut off, but some of the decorative stitches I was doing on this machine earlier today when I was testing it out. And this free Westinghouse is really a neat piece of mid-century design and art, and it does really good sewing as well, both for decorative things and for your basic heavy daily sewing. Uses regular class 15 bobbins and regular Singer or Schmetz needles. It's a low shank machine, and it sews either left needle or center needle. It does come with a nice little tin of attachments, including screwdrivers, a few extra feet and bobbins, quilting bar, all in a nice labeled tin, made in Japan. So if you'd like to be the next owner of this wonderful piece of American Japanese sewing history, one of the coolest looking machines I've ever seen, let us know that, hey, you want to take home that beautiful light blue free Westinghouse from Stagecoach Road sewing machine. Thanks for watching today.